Good afternoon and welcome to Game 2 of Semifinal Friday here from the St. Cloud State Herb Brooks National Ice Center. Here in St. Cloud, the Canes and Kings. Kings escaped victoriously. They were up 4-2 and were able to win in double overtime this morning at 11:45. And the Canes are the number 1 seed, the 8-0 Canes. 8 wins, 0 losses Canes. Just trying to put a little jinx on them here. They were off this morning and awaiting their opponents. And the winner of this game will take on the Golden Knights, who are 6-2 in the league. They had a nice convincing win over the Predators just now, 6-2. They're in the chip tomorrow here live on YHH here from St. Cloud. There's a chance, Walker, quick shot. Oh, rims one off the post. Blake Walker from Moorhead with the first good chance of the game. Now cutting through for the Canes is Thomas Lesnar. He loses it. Luke Kelly, Thief River Falls. Feeds it wide to Connor Turner, another Moorhead product. See him in his orange and black gloves. The Spuds did not make the state tournament this year. They lost in the play-in game to Duluth East in Hermantown. One of those two real good teams had to miss the state tournament. The other North team, obviously, was East Grand Forks. Shot, goal! Bar in a ripper by Jimmy Miller. And the Canes jump up early. I think Miller was playing defense there. He's everywhere for the Canes. I had a chance to referee both of these teams last weekend. And Jimmy Miller is the one who really stands out. On the wing, you'll see him today. He's not afraid. Again, he's bigger than most at this stage of his career, but he is not afraid to lean in on the defender, which is, believe it or not, very difficult skill to teach at this age. Miller gets the Canes on the board, the 8-0 Canes, and we got an icing on the Canes. We're a minute 27 in, and we're getting the announcement over the mumbled PA. I cannot hear Cody Brimbaugh. Rondo, the Wayzata PA guy for Wayzata High School. I think he might do boys and girls for Wayzata High School. Behind the net, Kings, good chance there. Ashton Martin got a feed from Brigham Mertz. Mertz will take the draw against Shiltgen. He goes behind the net. Mertz, quick shot, that's blocked. Chasing it down for the Kings now is Miles Murphy. Murphy from Roseville. Paired into the league with another Roseville player, Liam Dietzick. Liam's dad, Joe, helping out on the north bench. Martin loses it, gets it back. Chipping it out is Murphy to neutral. Zeltinger with it. Feeds it to Plish. Plish to Zeltinger. Zeltinger. On the stick of Miller, Carter Miller. Finds Shiltgen. Jumping in a little early is Colton Chetland. Colton not happy either with the ref or himself. And we get a face-off in the neutral zone. Unforced error on that one. Turner. Rips it to Scalia. Scalia back to Turner. Scalia can't get it. That one's off the knee. Onto the stick of Gunderson. Gunderson. Down low from Lesnar. Chasing it is Jimmy Miller. Holding it is Gunderson. Goes on the dasher. Miller brings it down. Here's Turner. Turner. Flips it in. And this is McNabb, holding McNabb for the Kings. Back high, off the stick of McNabb. Shot, another bar. Allendar has gotten 2 off the post here in the first 5 minutes. Walker flips it to Scalia. Scalia turns it over, gets it back. Now crashing down low for the Hurricanes is Gunderson. Now back to the skates of Stewart. Shooting it is McNabb. Teams ping pong it back and forth. Here's Scalia. Scalia to Walker, intercepted. Oh, good opportunity there. Intercepted by Lesnar. Lesnar feeds it to Reisner. Reisner's shot is saved by Easton Scorseth. No score, no, excuse me, Canes lead 1-0, 5 minutes, 24 seconds in to the first half here of the second semifinal of the minor division. Pad save Scorseth. Quick shot, another save Scorseth. That shot was by Stewart, Brogan Stewart. Now they go for a long stretch pass the Kings do. Ends up on the stick of Diedzik. This one flop, high up the stick, and that'll be icing on the Canes. 19-13 to go here in the first half. Kyler Peralta and Luke Kelly. I saw those two boys play in the last 2 state finals for Thief River Falls. They won one and lost one. And the first goal is Miller from 8. Zeltinger and 7. Plish gets the other assist. Shot. Schultz goal. 2 rebounds and right on goal. Schultgen finishes it for the Canes, and they grab a 2-0 lead. Schultgen gets the goal, and we'll see who gets the assists from Cody Rondu as he types away his text message to me. It's 4 from 11 and 12. Carter Miller the assist. Tommy Reisner the assist for the Canes. And a quick lead by the #1 seed, 2-0. But I wouldn't count the Kings out. I reffed these guys last week as well. I call this my magnet team. Every puck they shot somehow found my skates. It wasn't the opposite team. It was always Purple's shots and passes into my skates. It was a long afternoon of magnet puck. Here's Lesnar. Lesnar enters the zone, stopped by Surdich. Surdich clears it in the corner. He spots Surdich from about 100 miles away with his green helmet. Still rocking the Greenway colors. Love that with the Surdich last name. He holds the zone. Zeltinger fed out. Scalia, nice little chip there Onto the stick of Dunaski. Dunaski, a state champion from the Cloquet Esco Carlton Lumberjacks, who won state in Moorhead this past March. Chatelain shot, blocker save, score Seth. 2-0, Canes lead this one. Here comes Martin back. Ashton Martin to Dunaski. Dunaski can't quite pull the trigger. Dawson was close. Here's Chatelain. Rink wide feed to Reisner. Reisner with a shot just wide. Chatelain fires that one through the crease, but it's on the stick of Dunaski. Dunaski will dump this one, and he gets hammered into the stanchion right along between the glass and the bench for the Canes. Scalia off the sidewall. Nice pass. Finds Walker. Walker gets it through to Gunderson. 2 Gundersons in this one. This is Colin from Hermantown, the youngest of the Gundersons. Along the wall now. Gunderson finds Walker. Blake Walker. Head up, looking. He'll flip it in. He'll chase it down into the corner. Seltinger gives him a chase. This one squirts onto the stick of the Kings. Quick shot. Turner hits some traffic. I think that may have gotten all the way through eventually to Alamdar. And Miller can't catch up to it. Now he's off sides. Dumping it in for the Canes is Carter Miller, no relation to Jimmy Miller. Turner finds the stick of McNabb. McNabb leaves it for Gunderson. Colin Gunderson. He can't get it through. It's taken away. This is another Gunderson. Chase Gunderson leans in, gets to his backhand, eventually gets pinched off the puck. And does he get it back? No, he gets it to Lesnar. Lesnar's pass is off the mark. Walker saucers one to McNabb. McNabb can't control it. And now the Kings break it out. Walker. Pass off the stick of Gunderson. And flipping it high is Reisner. Taken by Sertic. Sertic went to the zone. Quick shot off of a stick and out of play with 14:32 to go. 2-0. Canes lead this one in the semifinals of the Bantam Elite League Minor Division. Paramount looks for Kelly. Intercepted by Chatelain. Peralta gives him a nudge. Sertic fires it. That's knocked down. Fed in front. Shipped out to Kelly. Now feeding it through. That won't be icing. Now Peralta will go chase it down. He's got a companion, Brogan Stewart, who picks his pocket. Sertic, though, from the blue line, softly puts it back in the zone. He gets one back on the turnover. Now he fires one a little wide of the net. Peralta will go after it. Peralta's going to bring it out, restart the engine, finds his buddy Kelly. Kelly enters the zone, goes through a couple, can't go through them all, and eventually knocked off the puck. Carter Miller gets it in. Kelly loses it, back to the point, intercepted. Good play. Here comes Peralta, dangerous. Cuts in, got a little bit of acceleration there, gets around his guy, gets dragged down, gets one on net, draws a penalty, and a goal! Peralta finds Kelly And the Kings cut the lead 2-1. Luke Kelly buries it. And I think all Peralta did was use his speed to get behind the D. Just basically got it on net. Nothing Alamdar could do about it. And Kelly finishes it. Peralta picks up another point. I believe he's the leading scorer for the Kings. Dynasty enters the zone, feeds one off the back wall. Yep, 2 from 10, official score. Cody Rondu gives it to us. Nice pass, shot, blocker. Oh, close to the line, but not a goal. Believe that was Shiltkin. Fired it. That thing was dancing on the line, and Martin couldn't get back onside. We get an offsides icing. Let's see now. Kings leading scorers are Kyler Peralta, 7 goals, 8 assists. He's got 9 now. And Luke Kelly, second leading scorer, 5 goals, 5 assists. Now he's got 6, 11 points for the high-scoring tandem from Thief River Falls. Love hearing that. With such ease. Look at this. Scalia turns it over. Walker looking through, nice pass down low to Gunderson. He can't control it, back the other way. Other Gunderson, lots of Gundersons out there right now. Walker will chase down Reisner. Gunderson down low to Walker. Walker can't control it. Now it's Lesnar. Lesnar off the stick of Chatelain. Chatelain gets it in deep. Shiltkin off the mark. Quick shot. It's a shin pad into the corner. And Scalia and Shiltkin go after it. They feed it in front. Now it'll come out loose. Stewart off the half wall. Gunderson loses it. Big hit by Scalia. Backdoor feed off the mark by a hair to Miller. Carter Miller. Now back out for the Kings. That's Holden McNabb. Turner zips it around. Quick little breakout by the Kings. McNabb chasing Stewart. Stewart brings it back. I think we got a net off moorings. And a face-off in the, I don't know what zone this will go in. Just finished my officiating rules exam. I don't know what face-off dot this one will go at. I believe the Kings knocked it off the moorings, yes. So the puck will come outside the zone. See, they're arguing right now, like, hey, what are you doing? Joe Dzik and Chris Scorson, like, why is it outside the zone? And I think they're saying, hey, Kings knocked it off. And that's the way I saw it, too. I thought the Kings were the reason the net came off its mooring, so the puck will come outside the zone. Miller looking for Lesnar. Miller gets it back. He fires this one through the crease, off of a Kings stick, out of play. Now Uncle Rico is explaining, the official is explaining to Chris Scorseth what he saw, and Chris Scorseth not buying it for a minute, because he doesn't. He's a tough customer. That one goes to the crease. Jimmy Miller, backdoor, perfect pass. Miller just taped the chase. Gunderson buries it. Miller should get 2 assists for that one. Very unselfish, pretty play by Jimmy Miller. His second point of the day in 15 minutes of play. What a pass. He had a shot. Instead of shooting it, he slides it across. I was talking to his dad, Greg, today, that I think Jimmy's got some defenseman skill to him. I really do. His passing and vision are elite. And that was just put on display right there for you. Scalia goes long with it, tops the stick of Lesnar. Giving it a chase is Brigham Mertz from Grand Rapids. Holding in is Sertich. Now that's Martin. Scalia, quick wrister and a glove save made by Alamdar. Canes lead this one 3-1. Had a chance to, like I said, I reffed these teams last weekend, and boy, this Jackson Scalia kid really can get up and go quickly for the Kings. Canes hold the zone. Taking back. They bring it out. Kings bring it out. Kings Canes. It's a little tricky. Sorry about that. I believe Scalia might be from St. Paul. Shot. Another save by Allendar. Sertich will bring it out. Nice little pass between the legs. Dynasty can't hold it. 3-1 lead for the Canes. 2-on-1. Shiltgen, one-touch pass. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. Was Carter Miller. Nice setup there by Shiltgen. Shiltgen gets it back. Dekes through a couple. Blocker save. Come the Kings back. Turning it over is Mertz. Canes shoot it in, and it's on the stick of Jimmy Miller. He has been a rough customer today. Good pass in front. Great save by Scorseth to keep it 3-1. Easton was the player of the game earlier. Made a big breakaway stop in the double overtime game. Another save, it's loose. Can he get it? Can't find it. And now he's underneath him, they blow it dead. Couple big saves there by Scorseth. 7:19 to go. He was telling Peter he tried to get a leopard print, maybe, hairdo this summer. And it just looks like a bleach job to me. I don't see any leopard prints at all. If they are, they're really small. Miller shot goes just wide. That's going to come all the way out. Plish will chase it down for the Canes. Walker blocks that one. Walker again. Intercepted by Plish. Gunderson can't control it. Here's Turner. Turner. We'll see him in the Blue Ox this year for Moorhead. They're going to have some nice players on that team. The Bantam AA level, you think about all the players they'll have coming back. Good play. Here's Walker. All day, fans on a wrister. Picked off by the Canes. Zeltinger. McNabb finds a man in front. Nice shot, nice save by Allendar. Now Walker again. Walker tries to feed in front, can't. Good play by Walker. Hunts it down. Walker again, keeps it in play. Bringing it out is Plish. Now it's Chatelain. Chatelain skates in with his head up, leans in, pushes. Good defensive play by the Kings' Paramo. And now Shiltgen with a wraparound and saving it is Scorseth with 5:51 to go. Good move there by both Chatelain and Shilkin. But Scorseth is convinced he's going to stop everything. Back to the point. And then by the Canes, there's Shilkin with some time. Good feed down low to Chatelain. Now it's Surdich. Surdich. Backhands went out, intercepted. Nice play by Stewart. Stewart gains the zone. Eventually gets it deep enough for the Canes to set up a forecheck. Murphy. Can't get it broken out, but now it's going to be Kelly. Kelly finds Peralta. Peralta's got the speed and balance, gets in. Same play as before. I think that one might have gone in. No, saved by Alamdar. 5:10 to go here in the first half. Kings trailing the Canes 3-1. Shots on goal 18-8 in favor of the Canes. Reisner clears it. Gets it on the stick of Chatelain. Chatelain to Shilkin, intercepted by Surdich. Now Surdich will break things out. Goes straight to the backhand. Good hustle by Chatelain, but Surdich goes right through it all. Surdich goes end to end. Surdich turns to his forehand. Poked off the puck. I'm pretty sure that's Andy Surdich's son, really. Former Gopher great. Shot on, saved by Alamdar. Eli Surdich. Back to Miller, blocked, picked up by Peralta. Peralta, head up, leans in, gets it lost. Now he gets it down deep for Kelly. Kelly, right on the stick, good save by Alamdar. Another one-time shot, two good saves by Alamdar. That one was fired on by Miles Murphy. And now a chance for Lesnar. Lesnar beats through two defenders. Great play. Now Scalia. Scalia will take it wide and backhand it into the zone. On to Peralta's stick. And Gunderson, long feed to Miller. Miller has a couple choices, tries to saucer it to Lesnar. It's intercepted. Now Peralta finds Kelly. Kelly shot off the crossbar and over the net. Kind of skimmed the top of the crossbar. And now Zeltinger tries to break it out. Peralta holds the zone. Good shift by Peralta. Plish leaves it for Zeltinger. Now a long pass intercepted by Scalia. Scalia just needs a seam, needs a ray of light to what do you call it, to rush the puck. Good hands. Here comes Martin. All the way, he's got some speed, fires, good save by Alamdar, tries to get it on net, can't. Fight in front, shot, goal. Dunaski got it in front. Alamdar is begging that he had it, did not have it. And finishing it off is Mertz. Brigham Mertz will get the goal. And Martin will get the assist, and it's 3-2 with 2:42 to go. Alamdar not happy. I kind of don't blame him. It did disappear for a blink, we'll say it. A blink of the eye, it did disappear. Scalia finds Martin. Ooh, off the skate, turnover. Canes, Shilkin in front, shot, two saves by Scorseth. We got a penalty coming up on the Kings. Uncle Rico saw something from way, way deep. This one's gonna be on Dunaski. Some kind of stick infraction, I think. Either a hook or a slash. This one chipped out. Picked up by Stewart. Stewart gets it in. Shot and a save by Skorstad. Got a little fight going on in front of the net. Reisner engineered a little pass at the weak side. And a shot on goal saved by Skorstad. Thanks to our sponsor and partner in the Bantam Elite League, APX Hockey. Located in Mendota Heights, Minnesota, at the St. Thomas Academy rink. I think we can call it the St. Thomas Academy rink now instead of the St. Thomas rink, which was a convenient name for both the Division III men's and women's hockey programs at St. Thomas. But now they're D1, and now starting in October, they'll have their own home rink, which we're all very excited to see. New rinks in Minnesota are fun. I'll just say that. Even renovated ones like we're gonna get at Bloomington Ice Garden are fun. They're like our mini little cathedrals here in Minnesota. Speaking of cathedrals, you had Eli Surdich from Coleraine, Minnesota. That's a cathedral, the Snake Pit in Coleraine is a fun one to see if you've never seen it. One of, if only one, maybe two other rinks where the goal judge booth is right above the net. One of the most interesting things you'll ever see in a rink. Hodgins Berardo Arena in Coleraine, Minnesota. Miller with 15 to go on the power play, gets one toward the net, knocked away. Now Scalia is gonna ice it for the Kings. And it looks like the Kings will go to the locker room only down by a goal and a lot to go with. Here's Walker, nice play, Walker shot just wide of the net after a good scoop and score. Now another chance shot, Gunderson, save save Allendar with 16.4 to go. Allendar's faced 14 shots, 12 saves. Skorseth's faced 19 shots, 16 saves. Down low, picked up, here come the Canes. Gunderson, across the blue line, 4 to go. Shot, Miller, save, Skorseth. Skorseth will face 20 shots in the first half. And we'll go to break. We'll be back here from St. Cloud in about 12 to 15 minutes for the face-off of the second half of Game 2 of 3 games, semifinal games broadcast here from St. Cloud. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in. All right, we're back for the second half. Here from St. Cloud State University, home of the Huskies. Kings and Canes. Kings trailing by a goal. Semifinal game winner. Makes the finals tomorrow against the Knights. The loser will be in the third place game tomorrow. Here's Scalia. Called his name a lot, leaves one behind for Peralta. The White Helmets. Back to the point, shot on, kicked off a skate. Shot was by Murphy. Peralta feeds it down low, no one home. Chasing it down is Kelly. Now down low shot, Pat save. Nice save there by the Hurricanes, Maddox Hayter. Hayter in the game now. Hayter and Allendar split time. Scalia to Peralta. Peralta loses his footing, gets banged a little bit there by Chaplin. Now Scalia gets it back. Now it bounces between a couple players. Now Peralta, opportunistic, got a man. Feeds it down low, get it back to him. Good chance there. Good play by Dietzick and Peralta to get it going. Now Gunderson. Gunderson comes in and in offsides a little early is Jimmy Miller. And we get a whistle at 23-27 to go in the game. 3-2 Canes and Kings in a tight one here in the second semifinal of the Bantam Elite League. Tomorrow's championship games will be broadcast live here from St. Cloud State. I think it's at 9:15 and 11 or 9 and 11, something like that. That one's backhanded into the Kings bench. Comes Martin with the head of steam. Shot, nice save by Hayter. This one popped all the way into the air. Taken away Gunderson. Gunderson with Lesnar. Lesnar got his skate on it, but not a stick. And the Kings are a little bit pinned in their zone. Miller, slap shot. Knocked down, don't score that. Chance shot, goal. Scorseth got his mitt on it, but not everything. Gunderson picked it up and fires it home to give the Canes a 4-2 lead. That's his second goal of the game. I think Miller Jimmy will get an assist as well, which would be his third point. It was his slap shot actually that really dictated the terms on that forecheck. There's Chatlin to the strong side. Gets one, nice save there by Srdich off his shin pad. You can hear it from all the way up here. And they give number 7 an assist. Eli Plish. I'm gonna add one, now a chance. Cutting in McNabb to Walker. Flushes it home and the Kings cut the lead back to 1. Holden McNabb found Blake Walker, and Walker had all day and all net, and he pumps it home to make it 4-3. Now we got a game. 2 goals real quick. Scalia. He'll bring it out. It hits the backside of Miller. Now Walker with some confidence. He'll take it wide, fire, goal! 2 shots, 2 goals, Blake Walker, and we're all tied at 4 apiece. That just surprised Hader. Just surprised him. Got it off quick, and it's in the net. And Walker's got a pair of goals in one shift. And it's all square at 4 apiece. We'll see who gets the assists on those from the official scorer, Cody Rondu. Kelly gets it down low, Peralta. Peralta leads it up. On the stick is Diedzik. Diedzik can't control it. Now it's picked up by Shiltgen. Shiltgen. One touch pass to Sertic. Sertic pass off the mark. That'll be icing on the north. And the face off to the glove hand side of Scorseth. As Cody Rondu just keeps belting out goal calls from his PA that nobody can hear. But we'll get a text from him in a second with the official goal reads. Peralta, one-on-one shot. Blocker save, Hader. Back to the point. Quick one touch. Now it's in front. Kelly can't control it. There was another purple jersey in front. There's Peralta with a big hit. That's going to be icing. Peralta just laid the lumber there to Reisner. No, excuse me. Zeltinger. Wow. Zeltinger, formerly from Grand Forks. Peralta from Thief River. That's 45 minutes away. Boy, they got real close on that one. Big hit by Peralta. I reffed him last week, and a lot of his hits were pretty high. Like his elbows and arms were getting up high. And what I really noticed, and I complimented him between periods, was that his, what's the word? His zeal for hitting is there. He definitely wants to hit you. But with his arms down, he's even a better hitter. You saw it right there. That was a good, clean hit by Kyler on that one. And coming right out of Pee-wees, you're not going to be a finished product when it comes to checking. Let's just say that. Here comes Lesnar, one-on-one. Makes a couple fakes. Good pass through the middle, just off the mark. Zeltinger gets it at the point, gets one on net. It bounces around. Now it's Dunaski. Dunaski with it. Feeds it across to Martin. Martin can't control it. Now he fights with Zeltinger for it. This one will come all the way out to Lesnar. Thomas gets chased away by Murphy. Now Scalia, one touch pass to McNabb, can't control it. Now it's Miller. Miller feeding one in front. That takes a funny bounce off the side of the net. Martin. Martin gets it. Taken away. Picked up by Miller. That's Caleb Carter. He can't control it. Now it's Scalia. Surveying. Looks good to go long with it. Well, that's not going to be icing. Waved off. Picked up by Reisner. Tommy Reisner takes it wide. Cut off by Scalia. All the way through Shiltgen. Faking to the backhand. Faking the forehand, going to the backhand. For the Kings is Paramore. And cutting through all of it. And a 2-on-1 situation in front. Walker feeding it down low to the Kings. Gunderson. Gunderson couldn't come up with it. Walker cuts that one off. Walker catches it. Loses it. Gets it back. Feeds to McNabb. McNabb to Walker. Walker down low. Walker slips it to Gunderson. Gunderson gets checked off the puck. Walker now will battle down low with Reisner. Gunderson intercepted there by Reisner. Out to Scalia. Scalia. He'll take it up. And backhand into the zone. It's kicked off a couple skates. And now McNabb gets it back, holds it. Quick shot, blocked. Pad saved by Hayter. Chatlin now all the way across the ice to Shilton. Knocked away by Scalia. Picked up by Lesnar. Lesnar to Chatlin. Chatlin's shot saved by Scorseth. McNabb now. Gunderson. He'll sweep it all the way out to neutral. Zeltinger will turn it away, turn back up the ice for the Canes. On the hash mark. Left for Lesnar. Lesnar hit by who? Guess who? Peralta. Peralta's going to get a hold, I think. Yes. No, a slash on Peralta. Maybe? Yeah, that's a slash on Peralta. I saw him hold the Canes player. I didn't see the slash, but we both saw something was wrong. We're tied, 4-4. Shots 22-20 in favor of the Canes. Zeltinger to Miller. Miller takes the puck around the perimeter. Fed on net. Miller just taking up space in front. That shot by Plish was steered into the corner. Now it's back onto Miller's stick. Miller to Zeltinger. Miller holds it. Wrist shot. Deflected to Plish. Plish's got a lot of time. Turns to his backhand. Sertic giving him some attention. Now back to Zeltinger. High shot. That hits some traffic. Score set doesn't know where it is. Eventually, Sertic clears it 3/4 of the way down the ice. 16:37 to go in the game. Minute 8 to the penalty on Peralta. Here's Gunderson's got 2 goals. No, almost 3 right there. That caroms off the post, picked up by Miller. Still lots of time on the power play, 56. Miller to Zeltinger, low shot, saved by Scorseth. 4-4 game, 16-13 to go, shot in front goal. What a pass by Lesnar, right on the tape of Plish. Plish flushes it home. Canes take the lead back 5-4 with 16-10 to go here in the second half. They really had the Kings on their heels on that power play. Lots of good chances. And Plish gets the goal. His 3rd point. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice game for Eli. McNabb got an assist. So did Colin Gunderson on the first Walker goal. And then Scalia got an assist on the second Walker goal. And now here Plish gets the goal, and Lesnar gets the pretty assist on that power play goal. We get some kind of interference on Scalia. Feels like he kind of just decked Shilton at the blue line. Nope, slashed him at the blue line. And now the potent power play by the Canes with the lead. Big sequence here in this game. Reisner gets it back, quick shot. That hits Murphy in front and now goes into the corner. Backhand it, but not out. Held in nicely by the Canes. Stewart to Reisner. Reisner, low shot, saved by Scorseth. And Mertz gets it out. Brigham with a nice play. Reisner will go get it. They got a lead. And a minute 20 of power. Oh, minute 20 of power play. Mertz had a golden opportunity there for an intercepted pass and a breakaway. just off his stick. This one comes all the way down. Icing called on the Canes with 14:47 to go in the game, a minute 11 for the Canes, and Jimmy Miller back on the ice. He is the straw that stirs the drink for the Canes on that power play. He can make it happen with his presence. He can make it happen with his shooting, his passing. Fun to watch. He'll bring it through. Now he'll take it to his forehand. Now the backhand side, fires it, goes wide. Plish leaves it down low. Gunderson, who's been a really pleasant surprise in this league so far. Shot goes just wide. Picking it up. Miller to the forehand. Miller in front, back out. Zeltinger shot. Save, score set. Zeltinger fires another one. This one goes wide. Picked up by the Kings. Turner, who ices it. 18 to go in the power play. And out come the Canes. Lesnar with Miller. Miller just can't quite pull the trigger. And flipping it out to neutral's Paramount for the Kings. Walker applying some pressure. And here comes Scally out of the box for even strength. 13:28 to go in the game. Canes with a narrow 1-goal lead here. Gunderson looks for Walker. Oh, just hops Walker's stick. He's got the hot hand right now for the Kings. Gunderson gets it. Gunderson's got a couple purple jerseys in front. Couldn't pull the trigger. That one takes a funny bounce. Picked up by Reisner. He bolts through the center of the ice. Takes it wide. Fires one. A mile high and a mile wide of the net. Now it comes out. Gunderson with Walker on a 3-on-2. Walker gets a change. Feeds it high, and McNabb couldn't come up with it. Sertic shot goes wide. Holding it in is Stewart. Can't get out Stewart. Holding it in is the Kings, excuse me. Sertic for Gunderson. Gunderson taken away. Peralta, he's dangerous. Peralta shot. Rebound comes out. Nice save by Hayter. Sertic, good hands. Cuts through some traffic. Gunderson tries to get in front, can't. Gunderson pushes it. Picked up by Peralta. Peralta shoots. Save by Hayter. Kelly tries to slide it back, can't. And now Sertic flips it through some traffic. Peralta taken away. Feeding it through, cutting in. Miller shot. Rips one right off the post and wide, and it goes wide. Now Turner takes it wide, gets by Plish. Turner shot, save, rebound, two rebound chances in front of the net for the Kings. Now it's in front. Turner shoots. Goal! Connor Turner ties the game at 5 apiece with 11:31 to go. Great effort on both teams going back and forth in this one. What a great opportunity earlier on that one by Liam Dietzick. Liam had 2 chances, 2 rebounds, and couldn't get it past Hayter. And then eventually the levee broke when Connor Turner ripped one past Hayter to knot it at 5. Buckle up, hockey fans. We got a good one here. It might be August, but it surely has a good, crisp December feel to this one. Both teams counter-punching, playing defense, playing offense, making plays. Some goalies making some great saves. Here comes Zeltinger, the shot. Scorseth can't get it, and he's down, loses his footing, loses his stick. He's about to lose his mind. Held in by the Canes. Can Turner get this one out? He does, all the way out. On whose stick? Peralta to his backhand, forehand. Goal! Kyler Peralta gives the Kings their first lead of the day at 6-5 with 10:44 to go. What is it about this Kyler Peralta? Big game kid finishes one to give the Kings the lead. Wow, we got ourselves a ball game. Woo-hoo-hoo. Kings with it again. Martin shot. Hader with a save. Mertz leans in. You just see the confidence now on the Kings. It's fun to watch. It's up high. Losing it is Murphy. Back is Mertz. Peralta's got 3 points now in this one. His last one was the nicest. What a beautiful move he put on Hader. Now Reisner gets it up off the skate. Chatelain shot. Scorseth comes up big. Shots 29-24 in favor of the Kings. They were trailing in shots at one time, 20-10. Martin takes it wide, fires just wide. That one hops the stick of Scotty. That's going to be icing on the Canes with 9:33 to go in the game. Kings, out of nowhere, have scored 4 goals here in the second half. And they lead 6-5. This one is far from over. Scalia. Ooh, Surdich almost out of the zone. Surdich down low. Walker. That hits a skate. And it's turned away. In the skates. Nice play. Gunderson. Flips to the nab. Chasing it is Walker. Walker tries to get it in front. That one's deflected. Back on the skate of Gunderson. Gunderson back to Surdich. Surdich, quick little snapshot. Hits some traffic. Gunderson holds it. Gunderson beats it back to the point. Wise play. Scalia with a long slapper. That hits some traffic. And that's McNabb with a shot. That's deflected out of play, I believe, either by Gunderson or Hader into the netting. Off the half wall, that one comes out. Here comes Surdich. Takes a look. Chasing him is Miller. Surdich poked away by Chatelain. Chatelain, nice pass to Shiltgen. Goal! Maverick Shiltgen buries one, his second of the game, and we're all square at 6 apiece. I believe Colton Chatelain will get an assist. And the track meet is officially on here in St. Cloud. If you look outside, you'll see a football field and a track. I think the real track is right here at the Herb Rick Center. Stewart gets it in. Shiltgen. Back to Reisner. His shot's gloved by Scorseth. At 8:21 of the game. 6-6 to go. 6-6 to score, excuse me. Getting kind of excited. Yes, it was Chatelain who got the only assist on that second Shiltgen goal. Chase Gunderson, 2 goals. Maverick Shiltgen, 2 goals. Blake Walker, 2 goals. 3 players with a pair of goals in this high-scoring affair. Here's Gunderson. On the wall. Poked out by Murphy. Picked up by Miller. Miller to Lesnar. Back to Miller. Just off the mark. The Canes will need to regroup. 7:57 to go in regulation. Taking away Kelly. Kelly to Peralta. Peralta brings it back, slides it to Zidzik, can't get it. And now Miller will try to sling it by Kelly couldn't. Now on the stick of Didzik. Didzik to Kelly. Kelly with a quick wrister. Blocker save by Hayter. Nice save by him. This one rims all the way out. Nope. He get to it? He cannot. That's Paramo. Paramo to Murphy. Murphy takes it wide, gets a little wrister on net, steered away by Hayter. Picked up by Didzik. Didzik, nice pass all the way out. Wrist shot, blocked. No, that hit a body in front and went just wide. Now the Canes will break it out. That's Lesnar, the crafty Thomas Lesnar. Gets it on net and steered into the corner. Chatelain back to Zeltinger. Zeltinger shot that hits something in front and goes awfully wide. Murphy clears but not out. Flips, shovels, scratches, claws, can't get it out. This one will come all the way out to center. That's Zeltinger. Right-hander goes to the strong side. Slapper by Miller goes wide, holding it in is Plish, but it's intercepted. Here comes Dunaski. Dunaski and Martin. Dunaski, hard shot, rebound, goal! Ashton Martin on the rebound, on the center drive. What a pretty hockey play. Dunaski just got it on net. Hayter made the save, and right there was Martin to make it 7-6. Dunaski will get his second assist. Martin his second point of the game, and the Kings lead it with 6 minutes to go. Turner, he'll take it wide. Gets to the half wall, gets it in. Just something about these northern Minnesota teams when it comes to the Bantam Elite League. They just compete. They just don't go away. They've won this league so many times. Now this one comes out, Gunderson. Feeds it wide to Jimmy Miller. Miller backhands it to Lesnar, intercepted by Dunaski. Dunaski gets it to Martin. Martin back to Dunaski. Not exactly pretty, but they get it in and get it out, and eventually offside's called with 5:19 to go. Plish, cut off by Walker. Walker hounding, getting it through, though, is Zeltinger. Zeltinger to Chatelain. Chatelain to Schiltgen, intercepted. Now Walker with it. Walker angles in, cuts laterally, and offside called. I believe it was Gunderson who was in a little early. To neutral. Chatelain cut off by Scalia. Scalia finds McNabb. McNabb with Gunderson. Gunderson's got Walker's shot. Walker's there. Can he get it on? Stick on it? No, he can't. And a glove save by Hayter. That would have been the hat trick for Blake Walker. Chatelain, cross ice, intercepted by Walker, or knocked down by Walker, and here comes Zeltinger. He gets cut off. Now Sertic fires one, intercepted by Zeltinger. Zeltinger has a little bit of leverage on Murphy, but Murphy cut him off. Nice play there by Murphy. Back to the point. Quick shot. On by Stewart, intercepted by Murphy. Murphy will take this one wide. Fire one all the way in. Patted into the corner safely by Hayter. Now Zeltinger banks one off the wall to Miller. Miller, soft pass to Shiltgen. Shiltgen slows it down. Tries to feed it through to Chatelain. Can't get it to him. Now on the half wall on the near side is Walker. Gets hooked a bit. No call. Reisner gets it back. Reisner pivots. Gets it on net. Gets it, oh no, off the post and out. Fired by Miller. Now an icing. On the Kings, 3:22, 3 to go in the game. Miller shot, save Scorseth. Off the wall. Feeding it through, wrist shot, pad save. All the way out. Here's Peralta, he's got space, can't get there. Oh, he deflected it, and Hayter came out and covered. Good save there by Hayter. This one's chipped out. Save on net. Nice play there by Gunderson. Slapper through the legs. Goal! I'm pretty sure that was Stewart who shot the puck, and it just deflected off a Kings player between the legs of Scorseth. We're all tied at 7. Not sure who's going to get credit for the assists. We'll wait for the call from Cody Rondeau. We do play overtime, obviously, in a bracket play tournament. They'll play 3-on-3, 4-on-4 for 3 minutes, and 3-on-3 for 3 minutes before a shootout is needed, necessary. Second game of overtime for the Kings in one day, potentially. Here comes Martin with a load of steam. Martin, Deeks gets poked off the puck by Zeltinger, but held in by Dunaski. Dunaski with it, got a chance, gets one toward the net, knocked down, it's bouncing. He muscles it behind the net. Mertz, that one's knocked down, held in by Murphy, but Chatelain now. Nice pass to Shiltgen. Shiltgen with Miller. Miller with a wrist shot. That one's deflected wide. Now it's Dunaski off the sidewall. 1:40 to go. Picked up. Here comes Turner. Turner all day in front of the net. Shot and a save by Hayter. Net comes off its moorings with 1:31 to go. Big save there by Hayter. Chase Gunderson picks up an apple on that one. His 3rd point of the game. Brogan Stewart giving credit for the goal as he well deserved. 7-7. Slapper wide by Scalia. Reisner clears but held in by Srdych. Walker gets it down low to Gunderson. Gunderson back to Walker. Walker will fight for it. Got it. Walker loses control of it. Tries to get it back. Taken away by Stewart. Srdych can't clear it. 1:07 to go in regulation. Srdych back to Scalia. Scalia long pass. Walker catches. Walker will take it wide. Walker tries to get it all the way across to McNabb. Can't. 53 to go Long pass intercepted by Sertic. Sertic knocked down by Lesnar. Now it's Miller. Miller, dangerous. Feeds it across. What a pass. And what a save by Scorseth with 40 seconds to go. I think we're going to get a penalty maybe on who? On the Canes. On the Canes. For tripping. Wow, a really bold call there. Brogan Stewart called for tripping with 32 seconds to go in regulation. Timeout, Canes. They'll skate 5-on-4, but if we go to overtime, they'll skate 4-on-3. Kings. Here we go. 32 seconds in regulation, score tied 7-7. Multiple two-point games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Kings. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Hurricanes. Face off in the neutral zone. Get it. Scalia across the red line. He'll fire one in. Way wider than that. Zeltinger fires, but not out. Yes, eventually deflected out by Gunderson. Here comes Peralta. He's tough. Peralta, quick shot. Blocker save. Long rebound. Kelly knocked away. Now Gunderson 2-on-2 with Sertic. Good poke check by Sertic. Now it's Dietzick. Can't get it all the way in, and that'll do it for regulation. We will go 4-on-3 for the first minute 28 of the 3-minute overtime. And it'll be 3 minutes stop time. If you can't get a winner after that, you'll go 3-on-3 for 3 minutes. And the Kings still have a timeout. Here we go. Overtime, switch sides. Skate 4-on-3. Peralta and Gunderson. In the skates. Picked up by Kelly. He'll survey it. Finds Surdich. Surdich rink wide to Scalia. Scalia to Surdich. Surdich enters the zone. Rink. Oh, it's intercepted by Gunderson. Can he get back? Oh, good play there by Surdich. Near disaster for the Greenway Raider. Well, I'll say that 10 times. Peralta looking for Surdich. Peralta, quick shot, save Hayter with 2:19 to go, but 47 seconds on the power play. For the Kings. Wow, Gunderson just couldn't accelerate quick enough. Peralta on the draw with Schultgen. Cuts to the side, and that cleared away by the Canes. Now Scalia will go get it. Here he comes. He loves to rush it. He's got a lot of room to do so. Scalia cuts through, holds it. Scalia finds Peralta. Peralta to Peralta. Peralta to Peralta. Feeds it through the crease, knocked away, picked up by Kelly. Man down, goalie down. Lost his stick. Comes all the way to Scalia. 9 seconds on the power play. Long shot, got up and inside, and nice cover there by Hayter with 3 seconds to go. Stewart will come on the ice here in 3 seconds. And I think he'll go right on the ice because of where the puck is. And the Canes win the draw. Mertz gets it. Yes, he goes right on the ice. Here's Mertz. 4-on-4. Mertz all alone in front. Got it to Martin. Couldn't get it on his stick. Martin intercepted. Gunderson's had a couple already. Here comes Gunderson. Up the far side. Minute 14 in the first overtime. Stewart shot. No idea what that hit. Did it hit a post or a goalie? It's on net. Now down low. Lesnar to Stewart. Shot. That one's wide. Minute to go. In the OT. First OT. Lesnar. Intercepted by Surdich. Surdich has Martin. Good pass. Here comes Martin's got speed. Martin shot in. Deflected. Oh, just wide of the net. Martin leans on it. Feeds it down low. Nice pass. Shot. Saved by Hayter. And a pretty pass by Mertens to Martin. And Martin cannot believe how open he was in front of the net. 33.1 to go. And I think this is the first time we've seen Jimmy Miller in the first 2 minutes 27 of the OT. Shots 38-33 in favor of the Kings. They have been on fire in the second half and OT. Push to Miller. He's trouble. Here he comes. 4-on-4. He'll take it up the near side. Defending. He'll rim it around to Zeltinger. 18 to go in the first OT. Now Miller. Miller gets it in his feet. Spins to his backhand. Now he gets it back to the point. Zeltinger. Nice pass. Miller shot. That's Caleb Miller. Now back to the point. Zeltinger, and that'll do it for the first overtime. We will now play 3-on-3. Remember, the Kings have 1 timeout remaining. The Canes have used theirs. If we don't get a winner in this sequence, we will go to A three-person shootout. All right, here we go. Second overtime. This is the fourth overtime period the Kings have played. Now Walker, Scalia, Turner. So they got two big boy defenders and a scat back, tailback in Blake Walker. He'll match up with Colton Chatelain, who's their scat back, tailback, with two defenders, Reisner and Stewart. And Chatelain wins the draw to back to Stewart. Here comes Reisner in on Turner. Turner goes wide with him. Here's Reisner. Reisner shot deflected. Walker pokes at it. Now he grabs it, can't get it. Picked up by Reisner. Reisner turns it over to Scalia. Scalia knows one direction. That's north. Here he goes. All the way in, leaves it for Walker. Walker gets by Chatelain. Now Walker cuts in. Walker shot. Oh, off the crossbar. Back down over the netting. What a crazy sequence that was. Chatelain. Now to Reisner. Intercepted by Turner, but Turner gets caught up with Stewart. Walker looks for Scalia. Back to Shiltgen. Shiltgen's going to regroup everything with 2 minutes to go. Now Reisner's got Chatelain, gets it through the skates of Scalia. Scalia lays a little lumber on Stewart, lays another lumber on Stewart. Now it's Walker with Turner. 2-on-2 with Shiltgen and Gunderson. Here comes Walker. Walker, Deeks loses it, gets it back. One touch pass down the goal! Walker to Turner. Turner ends it. Ball game over. The Canes go down in their first round of the playoffs, and the Kings will move on to the championship game tomorrow morning here in St. Cloud. What a finish. Connor Turner with the game-winning goal in overtime after a pretty little feed from Blake Walker, who had 2 goals and an assist. The Kings will play the Knights tomorrow morning for the championship here in St. Cloud. Not sure what else I can say. What a fantastic game. Game 2 of the 3 semifinals we'll be broadcasting here from St. Cloud. I'll give Peter Odney and Cody Rondu the ability to hand out a player of the game in this one. So many choices. You got Walker and you got Turner with the game winner. You got the goaltender Easton Scorseth. A lot of chances here. Kyler Peralta, you name it. I'll let Peter do it. I'll hand it to him. Check on Twitter to see the interview of today's player of the game. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in.